Doing a little equipment transfer. Following Dad, he's bringing the tractor over to my house so I can use the cultivator tomorrow in all my gardens. Gonna get in my vegetable garden, get that all turned over. Gonna do a new patch for my corn. And gonna get my pumpkin patch all turned over for the first time too. Hey, what's going on, everybody? So the weather's really starting to warm up, so it's gonna be time to plant the garden here before too long. So today I'm gonna use the big tiller on the back of the tractor and get all of my garden areas turned over. I started my seeds in the basement underneath a light, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago. A little more on some, little less on others. So got a lot of little seedlings going. They'll be getting transferred in a little bit bigger pots here soon. And then, I don't know, in a few weeks they'll be ready to head on out to the garden. So there's rain in the forecast for the weekend. So I'm gonna try to get it all turned over today before it turns back into mud again. Dad's new toy. You got the cultivator attachment for the back of the tractor. This should make much easier, quicker work than pushing around that little hand tiller like I did last year. Obstacle number 1, can I squeeze her through the gate? Stay tuned. Okay, well, I got my main vegetable garden area done. This is gonna be my tomatoes, my peppers, my beans, my squash, zucchini, all that stuff's gonna grow in here. And now I'm gonna go do my little corn patch. I have a separate little corn patch that I'm gonna do, and I'll probably go ahead, since I got the cultivator here, even though I won't plant them for a little while compared to everything else, I'll probably go ahead and do a turn over where my pumpkin patch is gonna go while I'm at it. This little strip here that I'm doing, it's just gonna be a front little strip of wildflowers. Should be real pretty. Alright, so here we are on the back side of the garden, out here next to the chicken coop. This here is going to be a bunch of rows of corn. So I've got some sweet corn that I'll be planting, and then this other fun variety that's called glass gem corn. It's supposed to be a really good corn for making popcorn, and the kernels are kind of like translucent. They look like glass. That's why it's glass gem corn. They kind of look like little, little opals and all sorts of different little colors. So it's real pretty. Alright, so now we're over here kind of behind the barn, and this is going to be my big old pumpkin patch back here. You see kind of back over that way, there's the chicken coop we've been working on. It's a whole different series of videos, make sure you check those out. So yeah, I've got I think 6 different varieties of pumpkins that I'm going to be putting in. Like I said, it'll be a little while before that happens. Probably even like a month and a half before those even get planted. I planted them way too early last year, and I had a bunch of mid-August jack-o'-lanterns, so gonna wait a little bit later to plant them this year. But while I got the tiller, I just went ahead and turned this over one time. Might have to do it again by the time it comes time to plant them, but just trying to get a little head start on it. Okay, so now what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to set some posts on the corners here. Painted a little fun color. I'm going to set these posts on the corner here and try to get this fence stretched up around where my corn is going to be. Now I know you're thinking, oh Steven, this little 4-foot fence isn't going to do anything against the deer and the animals out here. But the thing I've got going for me is all this out here is going to be acres and acres of corn also. So hopefully everybody wants to go for the easy access, and they'll leave all my stuff alone. It's not the greatest shot, but there's a big tom turkey out there strutting. Got a couple of ladies coming and sniffing around, seeing what he's all about. Hopefully they come a little bit closer across the field and I can get a little bit better shot of him. Oh, here come a couple more. The situation has since developed. Another tom is coming in. Oh, he put it down. Looks like he punked him out. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. There can only be one alpha turkey. Got one more little area done. Got this all fenced in. Like I said, this is gonna be for my corn. So it's like 12 by 24. Pretty good size. Well, now that I have all the garden areas prepared, here in the next couple of weeks I'll be able to start getting the vegetables put in the ground. Can't wait. That's going to be so much good eating this summer. The chickens will be moving into the coop here in a couple of weeks. So soon I'll be kind of transitioning from project work to just the chores of taking care of the garden, taking care of the chickens, and little things here and there. And then hopefully sometime here towards the end of April, maybe the beginning of May, I'm hoping to get my beehives rolling. So it's been a busy spring so far with no signs of slowing down. Before I wrap this video up, here's all my seedlings I mentioned earlier. Everything here down on this end, these are all tomatoes over here. On the far side, that's a bunch of marigolds and dahlias. None of my peppers have come up yet. That blank spot there in the middle, that's all my peppers. Back here, these are a whole bunch of different sunflowers that I got going. And then over here, on the far side, these are all beans. So some of these are starting to get going too, and I got a few of them going here also. Here's my little grow light I hung up down in my basement. The basement is kind of a strong word for it. I'm a pretty short guy, and even I've got to squat down here, so really I guess it's a little bit more of a cellar. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell icon. Make sure you get notifications of all the new videos. We'll see you next time.